was reported yesterday that Damian Lillard has went back to the Portland Trailblazers on a 3-year, $42 million deal with a player option in like the last year of his deal. And I just want to talk about how I love this move. And yeah, but Portland getting back Dame is such a good reunion. We need that more in the NBA where the players go back to their teams because right now a lot of players are trying to ring chase, but like I mean it's okay if you don't ring chase. Loyalty is also pretty cool as well. But Dame joining the Blazers is very like kind of like surprising because I would think that he would join a contender, Celtics, Timberwolves, Rockets, those type of teams because he could win a championship actually with the. I really like the Celtics because if he joined them on like a 2-year deal, he could compete next year with Tatum, Brown, White, or Wolves. He could compete with like Ant, Julius Randle and stuff, Gobert, or Rockets. He could compete with their young core and Kevin Durant. But picking the Blazers is not the worst choice. The Blazers offer him, going back home to his family, which he really wanted. And also, he's just a legend there, bro. And, previously they weren't on the same side. They were like kind of tension because Dave didn't get traded to the Heat, but they got rid of all of that and he is back. I mean, if Russell Westbrook goes back to OKC, it'll be insane like this. But I like this for Dame is because he can end his career on the team he got drafted to. The team is not the worst. It's not really like it can compete. It has some pretty solid players, young players. Goot, who showed some signs last year. Then you have the Tumani Kamara, Donovan Clingan, Yang Hansen, and just a lot more young players. Shaden Sharp, I forgot to say. A lot of solid players that, if they want to compete with Dave, because Dave is probably out for most of next year or the whole next year, they have some like solid veterans on their team: Jeremy Grant, Drew Holiday, Robert Williams, and I mean they bought out Aiton, but Matisse Thybulle also there. They have a great defensive core as well. If Dame plays, he won't be needing to like be as much defensively as good as in Milwaukee because Milwaukee didn't have as many good defenders. I mean, Giannis is there, but Lopez was slow and old. Gary Trent's all right, but they don't have a point on attack defender. But they have Tumani Kamara up there, Drew Holiday up there now to pair up with Dame. It's gonna be very nightmare defensively. Now, I don't think Dame is gonna be like a number one option anymore on the Blazers because he's gonna be coming back from Achilles injury at 36. I think this is his last contract. Like he would probably be like a solid maybe 20 points per game scorer, possibly like a really good starter, but I don't know if he'll be able to go back to his heights where even this year he averaged like 25, was an all-star. I don't know if he'll be able to go back to there, but he's still make a profound impact because the Blazers don't have too much offense. So maybe they will make some more trades soon. They have a lot of good picks, a lot of young players that maybe they have to trade because they have a lot of young players and pretty solid like role players. So like maybe they can trade those to get like a star, superstar. Also, if Drew Holiday doesn't want to be there, they could trade him and someone else for more stars. Robert Williams is probably getting traded. Jeremy Grant. But now with Dame, it makes it a lot more interesting because next year, if Dame is out, they can still like kind of rebuild, develop their players. But then a year after that, they should try to compete, at least make playoffs for the final few years of Dame's career in Portland. But I really like this. Now for the other side, the Milwaukee Bucks, instead of keeping, I mean, this is crazy. If Dame didn't tear his Achilles or like his blood clot, he wasn't cleared to play, he would have still been a Buck. Sorry, we would never have Dame coming back to the Blazers. It was a big, very crazy circumstances. Like, and Miles Turner making Dame like wave to get Miles Turner. Like, Most teams won't do that. So this is a really crazy set of circumstances for Dame to come back to Portland. But I love it. He won't have much of a chance to get a ring with Portland, but I'm not saying that it is not 0% chance because they have a pretty solid team actually, pretty solid framework. It's not like they have no hope. At least they can make a deep playoff run, and maybe Damian Lillard signs back older mentorship like to the young players, and they can win a championship or something in Portland. The first one since Bill Walton. Yeah, I like this signing for both Dame and the Blazers because the Blazers get someone who, is their franchise icon, brings a lot of mentorship to the young players. They have a lot of young players. Like, I mean, they have like Scoot who can be mentored by them. It's just gonna be great. I'm actually excited for the Blazers' future. I want to see what happens, and can't believe that our era is almost over. Like Dame is probably gonna retire really soon. But yeah, that's basically it. You guys watching well.